This programming is brought to you by Houston TransStar, helping keep motorists informed, roadways clear, and lives safe. Offering an app designed to alert drivers to real-time traffic, flooded roads, construction, and more. Available at HoustonTransStar.org.
In Houston, I'm Matt Harrop. Texas is looking to absorb residents from neighboring Louisiana in the wake of Hurricane Ida. Our own Andrew Schneider says many of those evacuees could be in for a long stay.
The American Red Cross has already set up 2 shelters in southeast Texas and is looking to set up more. Jennifer Sparks is the spokeswoman for the organization's Texas Gulf Coast region.
We know simply that with the power outages, this is going to be at least several weeks of immediate response, which means that our recovery phase of a disaster operation is going to last for potentially several months, potentially even years.
Sparks says the Red Cross is badly stretched because of the multiple disasters it's dealing with across the country. She says the organization needs volunteers and donations. I'm Andrew Schneider in Houston.
Some Houston hospitals are preparing for the possibility of treating patients from Louisiana as the state recovers from the storm and evacuation times possibly lengthy. Dr. Ben Saldana is the medical director for emergency care at Houston Methodist. He says they're mainly ready to treat dialysis patients right now.
As people migrate, they do have to find dialysis units. It's probably the number one thing we're prepared for besides the regular emergency. So we've ramped up our community partners to get them to be aware we may need them.
At least 2 Houston hospitals say they don't have any room to care for out-of-state patients. In a statement, the Harris Health System says they haven't received any transfer requests, but they wouldn't accept them anyway, given the bed capacity situation at Ben Taub and LBJ hospitals. There could be a major decision today concerning the future of the I-45 North expansion. News 88.7's Gail DeLauder says Texas transportation commissioners are expected to decide whether to keep the project in their long-term plans.
The $9 billion project would widen I-45 North from downtown Houston to Beltway 8. But hundreds of homes and businesses would have to be demolished to make way for the expanded lanes. Groups like the Greater Houston Partnership say the project is needed to address future growth. But grassroots organizations have been fighting the expansion, saying it would greatly impact communities of color. The commission has been taking an online survey asking whether the project should move forward in its current form. Today, it's expected to decide whether to keep the project in its 10-year transportation plan.
That's Gail DeLauder reporting. The Federal Highway Administration has asked TxDOT to pause the expansion plans because of civil rights concerns. Harris County has also filed suit against it. And today is the last day Harris County is offering $100 to get the first dose of the COVID-19 vaccine. County Judge Lena Hidalgo announced the start of the incentive program 2 weeks ago, offering $100 gift cards for new vaccine takers at any provider around the county. Almost 60% of eligible Harris County residents are fully vaccinated against COVID-19. Another hot day could feel like 107 degrees with the humidity later this afternoon. I'm Matt Harrop, News 88.7.
Support for NPR comes from NPR stations. Other contributors include CrowdStrike. CrowdStrike's Falcon